Here you can see him walking out of the side of TGK using his t-shirt to cover his head, surrounded by correctional officers and what is presumed to be his manager. Now, although we asked him questions about these allegations, he did not say anything.
Of the law, the right decision was made. It's just that it's a damn shame that he gets to lean on the letter of the law, and the state of Nevada and the parole committee had to lean on the letter of the law because he's somebody that I believe doesn't only deserve to be in jail, he deserved to be under.
What happens when one of boxing's biggest stars known for knockouts, highlight reel fights, and a massive fan base once again gets wrapped up in legal trouble, yet walks away completely untouched? Gervonta Tank Davis, the undefeated lightweight powerhouse, is facing serious accusations of domestic violence, yet somehow he's not behind bars. According to Stephen A. Smith, one of the most outspoken voices in sports media, the situation is absolutely unacceptable. He's calling out the system, he's calling out the sport, and most importantly, he's calling out Tank himself. But this isn't just a—
Keep your hands off him, bro.
See, did you guys hear about Gervonta Davis getting arrested again, bro?
Yeah, man. I didn't really stop in any detail. Keep your hands off him, bro.
Basically,
he slapped her.
Not to stay on it too long, I'm gonna just say the basic of it. He got arrested for domestic violence with the same woman he's been arrested for domestic violence with before. At this point, I don't know if you are beating her. I don't know if she's beating you. And you're a professional fighter, so they're going to be harder on you. Regardless, bro, you have to get away from the situation.
Yeah,
if it's a co-parenting situation, bro, try to figure out how to handle that, in a responsible way. But you can't keep going back to the situation because obviously it's sending you in bad options. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I hope that for his case and hers, that they just separate, bro. That's the wish to everybody involved. That's really all I really want to say about that.
You got to leave toxic relationships, man, before they destroy you.
About another rest. This is about favoritism, abuse of status, and whether the boxing world is finally ready to confront one of its most persistent problems, protecting fighters who should be held accountable.
We saw the trial. We saw the evidence. We saw the ineptitude of Christopher Darden and to a lesser degree, Marsha Clark. We saw Judge Lance Ito and some of the mistakes that he made. We saw Johnny Cochran adroitly, skillfully, brilliantly play the race card. We saw Mark Furman get exposed.
Get into it. Tank Davis was arrested just days ago on major domestic violence charges, the type of allegations that could destroy the career of any regular person. Reports say this wasn't some small dispute. It involved physical assault, emotional distress, and full police involvement. Yet despite the chaos and outrage, Tank spent only a couple of hours in custody. No public mugshot, no follow-up. And now, according to Stephen A. Smith, he's being protected because of who he is. Smith said on air that Tank isn't locked up. He's out walking around freely like nothing.
A little shaked up far as, man, I just wanted to clear my name, but other than that, I'm fully focused on the main course.
Ever happened, and that's exactly what his fans and critics furious. Stephen didn't hold back. He stated clearly that Tank Davis should be in jail right now. He didn't sugarcoat anything. What Tank allegedly did was wrong, and he should face consequences. But instead, he's walking away untouched. And that is the core of the problem. This isn't just about Tank, it's about the pattern. Over and over again, combat sports stars with fame and money escape punishment for behavior that would ruin the lives of everyday.
I think the articles are saying like hours ago, Gervonta Davis was arrested. The accusations or the reports are that a female that he was with, he went to a house or something. Supposedly this happened at a residence that he did not live at. And supposedly this woman was hit in the face. Everybody's going to hear boxer and think that he punched her in the face. You know what I'm saying? Remember when Mike Tyson, like everybody was saying, like his hands got to be classified as a deadly weapon and all that type of shit. Like he should never be able to hit somebody outside the ring.
People, whether it's Floyd Mayweather's long history of domestic abuse, Conor McGregor's string of assault accusations, or now Tank Davis, it's obvious the justice system does not work the same when your name sells pay-per-views. Stephen A. Smith's frustration goes beyond Tank as an individual. He's calling out the entire boxing industry and legal system for enabling fighters like—
Did you punch that woman in the face? You got nothing to say. You have anything to say to that woman?
Kim. Tank didn't just avoid jail. He's still in fight talks, still in media headlines, still being promoted. If you weren't following the news closely, you wouldn't even know anything happened. But how are fans supposed to process that? How do you hype up a fighter in the ring when you know what he's being accused of outside of it? And let's not pretend this came out of nowhere. Tank has a long list of legal issues, and this arrest is just another addition to a pattern that's been ignored for years. Back in 2020, videos surfaced of Tank grabbing and dragging a woman at a public event. He faced backlash but avoided serious legal consequences. In 2022, he was arrested for a hit-and-run that injured several people, including a pregnant woman. And just months before this latest domestic violence,
I see you. All right, so hold on, before we get into it, I want to introduce Dance by Dre, all right? Now, this is the dance team of women from all across the world.
violence case, Tank was arrested on battery charges involving yet another woman. Every time the headlines disappear, promoters stay silent, and Tank returns to the ring, smiles for the cameras, and cashes another giant check. Stephen A. Smith is not just angry about this one arrest. He's furious that absolutely nothing has changed. Tank's fame is being used as a shield instead of a spotlight for accountability. What makes this moment different is the reach. It's not just small outlets covering this story, it's ESPN, First Take, and national networks. Stephen is using his platform to turn up the pressure, and that matters. For years, fighters were protected because money came first and morality second. But now, public attention is growing. More journalists are asking real questions. More fans are demanding.
Davis, somebody you've had some interaction with on social. What do you make of maybe the lack of discipline or arrest?
Lack of discipline. Lack of discipline. Is that what you want to put it down to?
Yeah.
It's more than lack of discipline. Yeah. It's vile. Do you know what I mean? I don't condone that at all in the slightest. So it's not got nothing to do with lack of discipline. It's got everything to do with moral compass. And for me, that's just, yeah, it ain't right.
Yeah.
Real consequences. And even fighters are speaking up. Terrence Crawford even weighed in on the situation, giving his perspective on Tank's rest. Here's another piece of the puzzle. Tank hasn't looked mentally locked in for a while. We've all seen the signs. Smoking during camp, skipping workouts, posting erratically online. This isn't the same Gervonta Davis who knocked out Leo Santa Cruz or dismantled Ryan Garcia. This is a version of Tank who looks distracted, unfocused, and honestly self-destructive. So that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss future uploads. And don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments. Stay tuned and we'll see you in the next one.